I'm supposed to get to the center of the galaxy like this? Oh my god. Alright, let's try again. I've been trying to decide what I want to do next in No Man's Sky, and the other day I noticed that I have almost all the achievements in this game. And the ones that I have left are, so there's only 3 that I don't have yet. If we go look at that list, many others also don't have them. But I thought maybe, you know, after the most recent expedition, I kind of felt like, yeah, maybe I want to try the game in a little bit more challenging way than I'm used to. And so I thought maybe I would give these a try. So I think I'm going to actually go for this middle one first because it seems the most doable to start with. I'm not sure like what the difference is between extreme survival and survival mode, but I guess the extreme survival one is probably faster because you just have to survive a certain amount of time in an extreme environment on extreme survival mode. So that one's probably, I mean, just based on the fact that a few more people have that one than the second one, I think it's probably easier, but I still think the other one sounds more exciting to me right now, but yeah. So I think I'm going to try this one, take a deep breath, reach the center of the galaxy in survival mode. I know that you can get to the center of the galaxy in a few different ways, but the way that I'm going to do it is by following the main quest line, because that one takes you through the galaxy core. And I have done this before, so it's not going to be completely new, but I'll play it as if it's new. So I'll go through all the quests, I'll follow, you know, the tutorials and do everything as if I'm a new player. But it's going to be on much more challenging settings than what I actually started with. So in survival mode, we have more hazards, smaller inventory, and increased costs. And I'll go through what all of those settings mean once we actually start. Okay, so it looks like we're starting on a hot planet. And I know the first thing that we're going to need to do is find sodium. And one thing that I know is if you go in caves, you don't have... Wow, it is very hot here. You can hardly even see. I need to find... Okay, so it's telling me that I need to find sodium with the scanner. But of course my scanner tool is broken. So I can't use it. It's critically damaged. And I need ferrite dust to fix it. So we're going to need to gather ferrite dust. And we can get that from rocks that we find all around us. But if I don't get sodium very soon, I'm going to start taking damage from the heat. And once I just get like the tiniest bit of safety, then we'll go through some of the settings. But first thing, I can barely even... This is intense. I'm going to die. I can't see... Okay, Oh my god. This is brutal. I can't see the flowers because everything is the same color here, and the sodium flowers are yellow, and everything is yellow. What am I supposed to do? I can't fix my skin. Oh my god. Okay. I need more ferrite dust then because I don't think I'm going to be able to find these flowers without my scanner. Oh my gosh, this is a harsh start. Holy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I either need a cave or I need more rocks. There's not even very many rocks here. This is brutal. This is the worst start I've ever had. Oh my, there are literally no flowers, there's no caves, there's nothing. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die immediately. This is harsh. Oh my god. I didn't even get a chance. I literally didn't even find one flower. I'm supposed to get to the center of the galaxy like this? Oh my god. Alright, let's try again. I need a cave badly. This is absolute madness. There's not even rocks here. Is that... Okay, good. There's one. Like, I need 75 ferrite... Oh, there's one. Oh, thank god. Okay. We can charge this a little bit. to start with. Okay, we have to be like laser focused on either finding a cave, rocks, or more of those flowers, or preferably all of the above. This is a plant, so there's no ferrite dust there. That's a plant. Rocks, where are you? Oh my gosh, how can there be like no rocks? This is terrible. This is the most... Okay, there's some ferrite dust. Okay, we got 10. And there's no caves either. I also don't have a terrain manipulator. The reason I'm looking for caves, by the way... Okay, let me clarify this. The reason I'm looking for caves is... There's a couple reasons. One, you don't take heat damage. Like, you're sheltered from the environmental hazards in a cave. Two, caves have toxic... those toxic plants. They, like... Those, like, puffball plants that spray poison at you. Those ones very often have sodium, so you can just mine them for sodium instead of running around in the hazards trying to find these plants. Okay. But I'm not seeing any caves. There's hardly even any rocks here. This is absolutely brutal. Okay, there's some rocks. These bigger rocks I can't harvest yet because I don't have the advanced mining laser. Wow. I hope that's not a predator. Okay, it seems okay. This is a really rough start. I mean, if it was permadeath, my playthrough would be over already. Oh yeah, okay. I don't have that. I don't even have enough to fix the scanner yet. Okay, we're getting there. Any more sodium flowers? Is that one there? I think that's one up there. There's no caves. A cave would make our lives very much easier right now. There might be one here. Okay, there's sodium. Is there two here? No, just the one. Is this a cave? Nope, it's not a cave. It's almost a cave. Okay, I'm gonna start taking damage soon. Whoops. There's another sodium flower. Okay, let's recharge this with what little we've got. This is like... Oh, that's not... See, everything looks yellow right now. This planet is actual hell. Okay, what's in here? No. We don't have a refiner yet, but when we do, this will give us some more ferrite dust. Oops, I forgot to see what was actually... I just wanted the ferrite, or the rusted metal. That looks like it might be a sodium plant. Okay. Oh wow, we are barely surviving. Okay. More rocks, more flowers. There's a rock. I've never seen such... Oh, that's part of the settings too. Those look like oxygen plants. It's really hard when everything is the same color. Okay, we almost have enough. We need 75. We've got 63. I'm going to grab these oxygen plants because our life support is also dropping pretty quick. And oxygen will refill that one. Whoops. There we go. Okay. There's lots here. That's really nice. We can also get those from certain plants too. But there's so many here, I'm going to grab them while I can. I don't know if I'm going to grab all of them though, because I don't know if I have time. Let's do what I can. I wish I could kind of area loot these somehow. But anyway. Okay. Aiming can sometimes be a little bit weird. Okay. Okay, we got some oxygen at least, so... Gonna refill the life support. With that, and we need more sodium. And we need ferrite dust. We can fix the scanner pretty soon. That's gonna help us find the sodium more easily. It's like this planet doesn't even have caves. Oh boy, 10%. Okay, we desperately need another sodium flower. Is that one there? It looks like it might be one. Please be one. No, that's one of those jetpack ones. Those don't help so much in VR because you don't have the melee boost. If you play on... Oh, that might be one. Yeah, that's one. It's so hard to see. Okay, whoa. Okay, yeah. Okay. Next flower. Okay, no, wait, there's a rock. Yes. Come on. Another one. Oh, is that a sodium flower? There was, oh, it's just my flashlight glowing. Okay. Is that one up there? No, it's a glowing rock. Oh, we have enough. We have enough. Okay. There. Okay. Now we can do this, and then we can find the flowers much more easily. Whew. This is intense. Yeah. Oh. And we have limited stamina too. As soon as we get to some degree of safety, I'll walk through the settings that we're playing at, but I just don't have time right now because if I stop to tell you about that, we're gonna just die and have to start again. Okay, we got to halfway. I think it's gonna tell us where our ship is next. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Once we jump in the ship, okay, there's some sodium up here, so I'm gonna grab that first because I don't know if I'll make it that far. But once we have access to the ship, we can sit in there and it will recharge our thermal protection automatically. So we don't have to use so much sodium all the time. And that will help. Oh, look, there's 3. Oh, that helps. Let's get more than halfway, maybe. That would be great. Oh my god, we got to refill it completely. That's so nice. Okay, let's run over to the ship then. And take a little bit of a breather. This is absolutely the most harsh introduction to this game that I've experienced yet. This planet is really awful. Everything is sweltering hot. You can't see anything because it's all the same color. I want to go through the main quest, but I don't want to go through like all of these guide entries. I wish I could dismiss them, but the game doesn't give you a way to do that, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to kind of tune those out. How far is it? Ooh, that's pretty far. That's pretty far. I'm gonna make sure that I keep scanning. Oh, scanner's recharging, right. I'm gonna make sure that I keep scanning on the way and grab any plants that we can because this is, we're also gonna need them. There's not much here. Because we're also gonna need them, like, we're gonna have to go elsewhere than just sitting in the ship and trying to stay safe because we have to fix the ship too, right? Because it's crashed. Oh my goodness. Low stamina too. And I mean, it's not like we got a lot of sodium either. But what we really, really want right now is a cave. I can't believe I haven't seen any yet. Normally they're kind of all over. But it's possible that there could be one near the crash site. That would be great. Because if we can find a cave, then we can stock up on a good amount of sodium. Here's one. Because we're, like, we still have a ways to go. And thermal protection is already at half. Okay. And yeah, now we don't have any sodium left, so... Whew, okay. Okay, here's one. It's really sparse. Oh my god, look at them all! Look at them all! Oh, oh, we hit a jackpot. Oh, this will help so much. Look at, I've never seen so many in one place. Oh my god, look at them! Wow, we lucked out. Holy. Oh, I have literally, in all the hours I've played this, I've never seen so many sodium plants in one spot. At least not that I've paid attention to, because there's a certain point where you don't really need it anymore, because you have these other, like you have your exosuit upgraded, so you use other materials for your life support and your hazard protections. Wow, that was so helpful. Oh my gosh, there's even more still. Isn't there? Yeah. Okay. We have to take all of this. This is so critical. I can't believe we died in like the first 5 minutes. Can I... This one is like stuck in the ground. I don't think I can target it. No, okay. That's okay. We did really well there. Look at that. How much did we get? We got 224. That is a really, really nice little boost. That helps so much. Let's recharge our life support while we're at it. Okay, look at that. Fully charged. Oh, oh, scared me. I scared him too. Alright. Thankfully I haven't seen any predators yet. I'm still gonna watch for sodium, but I won't have to go too far out of the way for it now. Oh yeah, these guys also give oxygen. So I should grab them too. And here's something if you don't know, you can also grab these gassy pods. You have to be a little bit careful that you don't spend too much time close to them because they can and will poison you. But if you stand the right distance away, you can get a little extra oxygen from them. I don't think it's generally worth the time, but just in case you didn't know that, that's something I learned actually pretty recently. It's amazing, this game, how much you can play and still have so much to learn. Like it's just incredible. Okay, we're getting closer. Almost there. Is it gonna keep bugging me? Maybe I just have to open this guide entry thing. Do I have to like go through them all for it to stop telling me about them? Or okay, but I'm like I don't have time for that. Oh my gosh, no, it's still telling me. I don't need that right now. I need safety. And I can't mine. I know that's a sodium crystal, but I need the advanced mining laser for it, so I can't get that one yet. 50 degrees Celsius.
Technology recharge.
Okay, we made it.
Thermal protection falling.
We made it. Okay. Whoa. Oh, interesting. Scenario, iteration number, whatever, deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. I don't know what that means. Boundary separation failure likely. I have no clue what that's supposed to mean. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. That's very cryptic. Analysis. Fresh iteration generated. I guess that's us. Anomaly containment prepared. Okay. Broadcast. Ooh. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. We're the traveler, right? Traveler anomaly? Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Okay. Investigate the crashed ship. Like, I mean, I wouldn't want to go in a ship that's on fire, but I guess that's what we need to do, right? That looks pretty sketchy to me, but okay. Online. Atlas connection intermittent. Ooh. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet. And this ship is the lifeline out to the stars. Okay, connect to exosuit. Log unavailable, substituting data. Exosuit connected. Suggestion, pilot should perform maintenance. No kidding! Select desired repair path. Repair ship systems. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Okay, so we need a hermetic seal and metal plating. Can we make a metal plating already? No, we need ferrite dust. Okay. Ooh, that looks so cool. Okay, metal plating. We're gonna need to get, we're gonna need to get more ferrite dust for that. And that means more mining rocks.
Thermal protection falling.
And this will give us ferrite dust later, but we need a refiner for that, and we don't have it yet. And then we got some nanites. Okay, so we need 50 ferrite dust. And I don't think... Do we know how to make the refiner yet, actually? Ooh, we do. But we need metal plating. Okay, so we can't escape the mining. We're going to have to mine right away. Let me grab this oxygen while we're here, since it's just right there. And as always, we're going to remember to scan for sodium. Even though we got a good supply just with that like amazing collection of so many plants all in one spot, we're still going to not take it for granted that we have enough. As we saw at the very start, death comes very easily in survival mode. So I'm going to kind of follow a path of survival plants, that's what I'm going to call them, and grab some ferrite dust on the way. Oh, can we? No, we don't have the analysis visor yet, so we can't scan. That will come soon, but not just yet. We're also going to need carbon to charge the mining beam. So we're going to harvest some of these plants too while we're here. Okay, we have enough ferrite dust now. Do we have enough to make 2 metal plating though? Let's see. Nope. So we need a little bit more. What was it, 50 to make the metal plating? I want to get one more, enough for one more, because I want to also make the refiner. That will give us, I like those guys. I thought they were so weird when I first saw them, but they've grown on me a lot. They're actually one of my favorite creature types. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need carbon to charge the mining beam. So let's just charge everything up. Yeah, I wanna get one more metal plating, because once we get the refiner, then we can turn some of that rusted metal into ferrite dust, because we're gonna need more. I can't remember which part, but one of the parts that we need coming up is going to need some pure ferrite, and then we're going to need to refine ferrite dust to make that. So we're going to need lots of it. And this mining is so slow in the beginning because we don't have any upgrades on our multi-tool, but that will come soon. Soon enough. And it says question marks and analyze here because we don't have the analysis visor yet. So once we get that, we'll be able to get more resources from many of the resource nodes as well. So a lot of them have more than one thing in them, but you don't have the ability to extract those things until you have the ability to analyze what's in them. So we need the analysis visor for that. There's so few rocks on this planet, it's weird. Like, there's like, I guess we can mine these little ones too. It just feels tedious. And they're even hard to see too, like they blend in so well with the background. But yeah, we might as well. Okay, let's see how many we've got now. First, I'm going to remember to charge this. And then, let's see, inventory. Yes, there we go. Okay, I'm going to grab that sodium plant just because it's right there, and then I'm going to run back. Analysis. Oh. Just, we can make that already? Okay. We can get the analysis visor now. But we need to make carbon nanotubes. Let's see if we've got enough carbon for that. We do! Alright. So now we can do this. And that is going to let us analyze plants and animals and minerals. And that also gives us the icon to come back to the starship. So we can start to scan creatures now, and that's going to help get us some money to start with. We got units. And depending on... We can see what this planet is like, because there's also a nanite bonus if you scan all the creatures on a planet. Oh, but of course, this one... So this planet does have caves because it has a rare underground creature. Not that that's going to help us very much at this point, but... I mean, it will help, but... I mean, we're managing. But the point is that if we do scan all the creatures, then we get 1,500 nanites. But to be honest, if there's a rare underground creature and the bonus is only 1,500 nanites, I don't bother because it just takes... They're hard to find. It takes so much time. Like you'll get all the other ones pretty fast in just like a few minutes, and then you can wait like ages and ages. You have to hunt around, and there's some tricks to like finding caves, but even if you find the cave, sometimes it can take forever for the animals to actually appear. So, you know, it's a bit, to me, it's a bit imbalanced if you can find all the rest of the creatures in like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you're waiting an hour for the last one. Yeah, that's not great. So, yeah, I generally just go to another planet to get that nanite boost, but for the beginning at least, we might as well scan what's kind of in front of us. But I mean, I haven't even found a cave yet. So, I think the rare underground one is not going to be worth the time in this case. Alright, so we're going to head back. We're going to start fixing the ship. Yeah, we have so little stamina, so I run just a very short time and then run out of breath. And once we have a second, of course I'm going to go through the settings that we've got. Actually, let's go in the ship. Which is kind of silly because the ship is like, it's on fire, but when we go in there are like, I mean, I guess the cockpit is safe, but still, it doesn't feel safe. Right. So we can add the metal plating, but we don't know how to make the hermetic seal yet. Starship critically damaged, vital ingredients missing. Yeah, unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Request assistance. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Okay. Okay, before we go further, I do want to go through the settings. I'm not going to change the settings, the difficulty settings, because we want the achievement for reaching the center of the galaxy in survival mode. So if we change any of these settings, then like it will turn to custom, but we want it to be survival. But these are different than what I'm used to playing on. So some of this is going to be much, much more difficult, and some of it's going to be basically the same, because normally I play on custom settings. So I started with relaxed when I was first playing, but I felt like there were a few things that I wanted to be a little bit more challenging, but I didn't want the full challenge, at least while I was learning the game. So yeah, let's see what we've got. Survival elements are full. That's what I normally do, so that's going to be totally fine. Survival difficulty is challenging. I think I normally have it on standard. Natural resources are scarce. I normally have it on standard, I think. Sprinting is standard, yeah. I normally have it on relaxed, so that's been noticeably worse. But also, on my normal save, I've got all the exosuit upgrades and everything, so this is also starting with fresh character with no upgrades, so it's way, way less sprinting distance than what I've been used to playing with. So that's already more restricted, and also we don't have the upgrades, so yeah. Yeah, and then we've got the scanner recharge is standard. I think I have mine on fast normally. I never really thought that mattered so much, but anyway. Damage levels are challenging. Now, what is that? Damage levels, hazardous environments, combat situations, or high-speed impact with the ground may all damage the exosuit or starship. This setting scales the damage received in such events. Okay. I can't remember actually what setting. I think I had that on none at the beginning and then I turned it up to minimal. But I might have put it on standard at some point. I can't remember. But anyways, I've never had this on challenging, so I don't really know what to expect there. but it's obviously going to be more difficult than what I'm used to. Technology damage. Installed technology modules enhance and protect the exosuit, starship, and exocraft. It doesn't mention the multi-tool here, which is interesting. However, extreme environmental and combat conditions can cause these modules to become damaged. This setting scales the probability of breakages to installed technology when receiving damage. Oh, I see. So the damage levels here is like the health bars. So like, are we going to see it here? No. Like up in this area of the screen, there's a health bar when you take damage. You have your shield and your little circle things that give you your health, or like that show you how much health you have left. So those, I guess that means these will go down faster. But then this one is like how likely it is that the tech modules, like in your inventory screen, that would be these things. How likely these are going to get broken and need to be repaired again. Okay, that's nice to know. Okay, so that's going to be, both of those are going to be on challenging. So we're going to be struggling more to stay alive and not break our ship, and struggling more to, we're going to have to fix things more, I guess. Okay, death consequences. So normally I play on no item loss. But I also play on easier settings and rarely die. I've only ever died once before. That was during the expedition. And that one, it was set to standard settings. So it wasn't a big deal. I just found my grave and picked up all my stuff again. In this case, items are going to be destroyed. So all carried inventory items will be permanently destroyed. So that's really important to know up front, because that means that we're going to need to make sure that we don't carry too much in our inventory on our exosuit at a given time. So we want to keep more things in the ship. However, we also have a range issue where if you're too far away from your ship, you can't retrieve things from it or deposit things in it. So we're going to have inventory management challenges in this playthrough, which is, already kind of a thing in this game, to say the least. But that's going to be more of a challenge. And I am the kind of person that, I can never remember everything that I need up front. So there will be a lot of running back and forth because I forgot something or I forgot to drop something off. I don't know. But maybe it will kind of push me to be more organized in terms of how I use the storage units too. Because normally I just carry a lot of stuff and my inventory is a huge mess. But if I have to try and avoid doing that, it might even be better. We'll see. That's kind of an interesting one. Fuel usage is expensive. So I normally play on standard for that. So it's going to be a little bit different, but I don't think that's going to be problematic. We're just going to have to make sure that we keep lots of resources on hand so we don't end up stranded or something. Crafting, what is that? Crafting. This setting toggles whether crafting can be done freely without the need to collect resources. Oh yeah, I normally play standard. I don't do free crafting in my normal playthrough. Purchases are standard. I guess this setting scales the prices of unit and nanite purchases across the galaxy. The free setting also bypasses many costs required for mission progress and other similar dialogue interactions. Okay, I think I normally play with standard on that one too, so that's going to be the same as what I'm used to. Goods availability. Goods are going to be scarce. This setting scales the amount on offer as well as restricting the purchase of some critical survival elements. Yeah, that's going to be different for me too, because I do often buy stuff in the trade terminals and from other pilots just because it's easier. A lot of for example, I really like to buy dihydrogen jelly and tritium for making frigate fuel for the missions, just because those are really tedious materials to mine a lot. And if you get dihydrogen jelly, you can refine it to make tons of dihydrogen, and that's a lot easier than going out and mining it. So if the goods are going to be more scarce, that's going to be a little bit more tedious, I guess. And then this one sucks, to be honest. Inventory stack limits are going to be restricted. I think that it will be just like, yeah, I think that the inventory will have the same, you can get the same number of inventory slots, but the capacity of the individual inventory slots is going to be smaller. Yeah, So I normally play on standard with this. Restricted means we're going to have smaller stacks in our inventory, so management's going to be challenging. Combat settings, we've got enemy strength is standard. I normally play on weak, but I got used to standard during the expedition. That was actually okay. I learned to kind of adapt, and actually it started to be kind of fun. On foot combat, hostile. Ooh, and space combat is hostile. Okay, these are going to be very tough for me. I normally play with both on foot and space combat set to either none or minimal. I think they were standard in the expedition, but I changed space combat to minimal because I was finding it to be annoying how much there was. So hostile, it means like we're going to be getting attacked constantly, I think. And then creatures, predators is on, so we're going to have to watch our back. We're going to need a minotaur like as fast as we can get one. Inventory transfer range. I normally play with this on infinite, so we're going to have that range issue between like transferring inventory between vehicles. So like I mentioned that earlier, that's going to be a nuisance, I guess. Hyperdrive system access is specialized. That's what I normally use. That just means you need special modules to be able to travel to like the different color star systems, for example. Base power, free or standard. I normally have this one on free. So if we do build a base, we're going to need to deal with wiring much more than normal for me. Reputation and standing gain is standard. I think that's how I normally have it. That's not a big deal. And difficulty setting changes, enabled or locked. I'm not even going to bother with that because I know I'm not going to change these settings anyway. Okay, so those are the settings that we're playing with. And then we have to remember to check the network settings because PvP is enabled by default for some reason. Now, I have multiplayer disabled, but if for some reason I decide to enable it, I need to make sure PvP is off. I have no interest whatsoever in PvP, and I don't understand why that's on by default. But yeah, can join my group. I'm just going to change that to invite only. Can add base parts. I don't know. Yeah, I think these are fine. But yeah, most important is no PvP. There. Okay. So we've taken a look through the settings, and now we can go back to fixing the ship. Okay, so the distress beacon is going to have something for us. Let's see. I peer inside the beacon's housing. As well as its distress broadcast unit, it contains a planetary chart.
Protection falling.
Okay, planetary chart recovered. Open the inventory to view data. Let's see. Inventory. Plot route.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Okay, before we do that, I want to set up our refiner and start running this rusted metal through it, because then we're going to come back and we're going to have some more ferrite dust to work with. Yeah, and we have the materials to make it already, so that's perfect. Rusted metal. Add some fuel. Okay, well, we don't have... I wonder if there's more carbon nearby. Let's see. I don't want to spend too much time outside because we do have our hazard protection to worry about. Why don't we actually just head over toward the... Oh, is that a cave? That's a cave. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, watch this. We're going to find some of these poisonous... Can we see them with this? Well, look at that. Now we're out of the heat at least. So our hazard protection is going back up. So we can mine a bunch of ferrite dust in here. And once we find, I think I can see some. Those toxic puffball plants. There's one. Look at that. then we can get some sodium from that one. And that will save us from having to run all over the place trying to get more plants. It doesn't look like it has a ton, but it's some. And it helps. Incoming firestorm detected. Ooh. So we're gonna hang out in the cave a little bit and wait that one out. So let's do that. We can scan this too. While the firestorm is going on, we'll be safe from that in here. So we can stay in this cave, stay safe, and get some of these resources that we're going to need, and then we can head over to pick up the hermetic seal from the whatever that location is going to be. Warning, incoming storm. Seek shelter in caves or buildings. Yeah, we're way ahead of you. We got that already. So we're going to need lots of carbon. That's going to help fuel things and build things. We're going to make sure our multi-tool doesn't overheat. The mining laser gets more efficient as it gets warmer, but it also can overheat. So this bar that's going up, we have to keep an eye on it. I think it's best when it's yellow, but if it goes too far, then it'll overheat and it'll stop, and we have to wait for it to cool down. It's also possible that we do run into the rare creature in here, the rare underground creature. There's a hazard. Is that above the ground though? I think it might be. Scan things and get some units while we're here too. And then once the storm clears, we can go back out. I don't see too many of those poison plants though. Normally there's way more than you want. I mean, normally you don't want any, right? But right now we actually do, and of course that's when we can't find them. Oh, there's some. Oh, interesting. Can I... Oh, need a hazmat gauntlet to... I didn't even know that. So there is a possibility to harvest those with your hands too, but you need the exosuit upgrade for that. I had no idea, literally just learning that right now. So some of those have sodium and some of them have oxygen, which we need both, so... Yeah, caves are fantastic for survival. Whoops, see it there, I wasn't paying attention and my mining beam overheated. So it shut down and we had to let it cool off. But it doesn't slow you down too much. But it's good to pay attention to it. Is there another puff? It looks like there's another puffball here. Or it looks like maybe the icon is just stuck. It happens sometimes. Little bugs. Not seeing any creatures though. There's one. Sodium plant. They don't give a lot, but there are many of them together, so it kind of, like, if we need to hide from a storm anyway, it's nice that we can get sodium in here and kind of replenish our supply a little bit, and oxygen, of course, for our life support. Okay, we'll head back out. The storm cleared, so we can head back out. Now we've got at least a little bit more supplies, and we got a break from the environmental hazard at least. Recharge things before we go back out, and I also want to recharge the refiner to make sure that we can refine the rest of that metal down into ferrite dust. We want that thing to be available anyway because we need to refine the ferrite dust again into pure ferrite to craft more stuff with. My guess is it didn't finish at all and it ran out of fuel. Let's see. Yeah, and it didn't get very far either. There we go. Okay, so we'll let that run, and then we're going to go over to this marker. It was very convenient that we happened to find that cave right as the storm came. Well, that's pretty far. Yeah, we need some stamina upgrades as soon as we can get them. Because we cannot run very far at a time here. Whoops! Sorry. Yeah, and I have to remember to, even though we just got some, I still want to remember to grab some of that sodium on the way too. I think we want to make sure we are very well stocked for that stuff. Wasn't there another sodium plant? No. Okay, I'll grab this one. How much farther is it? Okay, that's not too bad. Nice, there's two. This is such a hostile planet. At least it's not crawling with sentinels. I'm guessing they maybe intentionally start you. I don't know. I don't know if you can start on a planet where there's like aggressive sentinels. I haven't started too many different playthroughs to know like what different things can happen. But in my experience at least, there's always been no sentinel trouble at the very start. What is the sentinel situation here? It says frequent. Well, I guess maybe we've just been lucky then. What is all that smoke? Is that just like an effect, or is there something there? It looks like a volcano. I'm just curious. I know I don't want to spend too much time out here unnecessarily, but I'm just curious. No, I think it's just... like... it's just an effect, I think. Okay. Oh my goodness. Whoops. No. Gotta charge the life support. Okay, and once we go inside the building, our thermal protection will recharge on its own. So I don't want to use the sodium on that right now. There we go. See? There it goes back up. Alright. Hollow Archive. Accessing Archive. Logs corrupted. 6 out of 7 logs corrupted. Ooh, that's not good. Making this recording in case leaving behind something in the fabricators might be of some use. Visor damage, can't find ship. Oh, that's not good. Recover supplies. The log finishes and the machine whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. Okay, then we have to run back. Oh, we got some carbon. That was random. Let's see what's in the other building before we leave. There might be some goodies in here. No, not so much. Oh yeah, encrypted navigation data. And we got nanites. Did we get what? Did we get navigation data? No, but we got nanites. Well, that's good. Nanites don't take up inventory space, so I'm happy with that. And I see there's a technology module in the ground, but we don't have the terrain manipulator yet, so we can't dig anything up. So we're just gonna have to leave that one where it is for now. Okay, where is our ship? There it is.
Thermal protection falling.
Then we just have to run back. And when we get back, our refiner will be done. And then we're going to finish fixing up the ship. And I want to just mine a little bit along the way. Oh, I should analyze that first. And then we get condensed carbon too. Oops. There we go. And it's probably a good idea to loot these types of containers along the way. Just in case. I think, do these always have nanites? I think maybe they do. What is this telling me now? Recommended test analysis visor. Analyze objects. Yeah, we've been doing that already. This tutorial is like a little bit pushy. There's nothing to analyze right in front of me here. I do wish we could turn off the tutorial. I do want to do the quest, but I don't want to do the tutorial. Because I do know how to play the game already. Okay. Maybe if we analyze this, it will be happy. There. I mean, we need the units anyway, so might as well do the analyzing along the way. Are we just missing the underground creature now? Just wondering if I need to keep checking. So there is one more ground creature that we haven't analyzed yet. But I'm not gonna, on this planet, with such hazardous conditions, I'm not gonna spend so much time trying to find the last creature to scan. It's not worth it. The nanite bonus isn't very much compared to most other planets. And they don't always have an underground creature, so we're not gonna worry about that right now. As much as the 1,000 nanites is really good to start with, I think it's maybe not worth it in this specific case. It's so hard to see the sodium plants. You really need the scanner to find them in this case. I can't wait to get some exosuit upgrades for sprinting distance. Almost there. Yeah. We need to work out.
Technology recharge.
Okay, we made it back. Let's grab the ferrite dust out of the refiner. Oh, it didn't manage to finish it all. Okay.
Technology recharge.
But we got one stack. Oh my god, the stack. The ferrite dust. Ooh, this is going to be difficult. That was the... Oh, I can't even find the words. The ferrite dust. This only stacks to... Okay, it stacks to 250 in there, and in here it stacks to 5. It's weird that the stack numbers are inconsistent. They're different in like every container. Anyway, it only stacks to 500 in here. Like on my main save, I think I have it at like... I think I have stacks of like 10,000. Oh, this is going to be very different. Okay, let's get in here where that's not blazing hot. And add the hermetic seal. So then our pulse engine is fixed. Now we need to fix the launch thruster. So we need 50 pure ferrite and 1 dihydrogen jelly. We need to collect some dihydrogen. I think there was some just up the hill here, wasn't there? Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's lots of that around. But it's really tedious to mine, so I like when you can buy some of that stuff from other pilots, like in the trade centers and the space stations. But it sounds like that's not going to be as easy as I'm used to here either. It sounds, I mean, basically I think nothing is. But that's kind of the point, right? We're going for a specific achievement now, so. Okay, we got enough to make one. Now is that just a craft or is that one we need to refine? No, it looks like it's just to craft it. Perfect. Grease the launch thruster with dihydrogen jelly. Okay. Here we go. And then we are going to need to refine 50 pure ferrite. Yeah, I'm not going to fully charge that because when we pick this up, the fuel will basically get deleted. So we don't want to waste fuel. Yeah, I'm going to just make what we need because we don't want, we really have to think about inventory slots. So I'm going to make just exactly the amount that I need right now so that we don't have an extra slot taken up by leftover pure ferrite. Okay, let that run. Was that it? Yeah, then I think we will be able to take off.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Then we have...
Technology prepared.
And it's not on fire anymore. Yay! Okay, then we can leave this hellhole. I think, right? Yeah, use left grip. Okay. Let's go.